guys, what is up? It is James Penrose here, back again for my next video. Welcome, and in today's video I'm going to be getting my quick thoughts out on the WWE Superstar shake-up that's going to be happening next Monday night on Raw. Obviously, since Kurt Angle was named the new general manager of Raw, which I honestly think is just awesome. Like, I couldn't have picked anyone better to be the new GM of Raw. As regards to the Superstar shake-up, if you don't know what this is by now, pretty much it's nothing like the draft where, you know, both shows, you know, it's just like a random draft and it's the luck of the draw type thing. This, on the other hand, it's going to be kind of different, where the GM of Raw, Kurt Angle, and the GM of Smackdown, Daniel Bryan, they're going to be going back and forth on trades, pretty much, in, like, trading superstars back and forth to Raw. Like, superstars or women's wrestlers that are on Raw could go to Smackdown or vice versa. And in this video, I'm going to get my quick predictions as to who could be traded to what show and what I think this could do for the future. Now, first of all, I'm going to say I'm actually really glad that we're doing these trades and we're having this shake-up, because it's time to shake things up around here, god damn it! But when it all comes down to it, I think this is something that was much needed, because when you look at the original draft back last year in July, all of us were bitching and moaning, and rightly so we were, for the sake that how Smackdown got completely and utterly shafted by Raw. Like, all Raw got all the big talent and Smackdown were only left with a few stars to hang with. Well, while that's proven to not be that big of a problem for Smackdown, because as I keep saying, they are the A show, Raw is the B show, simple as that. It doesn't really matter what kind of quality of roster you have. Like, if you have the right booking and the right writers, then that's what really counts at the end of the day. But still, it doesn't change the fact that Smackdown got shafted. Like, they really did get shafted, and it was just one-sided. Now they have a chance to rectify that with this Superstar shake-up, and I don't really know who exactly specifically is going to be drafted to what show. Well, I can give one prediction right now. I think it's safe to say AJ Styles is going to be traded to Monday Night Raw. And to that, I just say, like, fuck in hell. Like it just would happen, wouldn't it? It just would happen, of all people. AJ Styles, and especially what happened on Smackdown, where you have AJ Styles shake Shane McMahon's hand, and then he fakes to hit him, and he doesn't, and all that, and he walks off. So that was pretty much like the respect signal and his farewell for Smackdown, at least I think. So yeah, I can see AJ Styles going to Raw. It doesn't sit well with me. I don't like that. I think that's stupid, to have all the stuff that AJ's been doing on Smackdown while he had his reign as the WWE Champion, and then feuding with Shane McMahon, to now going on to Raw. I don't see what that's going to do for him. I don't see what options are on the table for him if he were to go to Raw. Like, I don't know, maybe have a feud for Universal title against Brock Lesnar, even though I believe Finn Balor should take that role as he made his return to Raw and really should be first in line, or you would think, but no, it has to be Roman Reigns. It has to be Roman Reigns. It's not about Roman Reigns. I'm not going to make a rant like last time, although I thank you guys so much for the likes and all that, but it's not about Roman Reigns. Back to the video. So, AJ Styles going to Raw, it is what it is. I personally wouldn't. I personally would keep him on SmackDown. The two people that I would have go over to SmackDown, though, are two people in particular I want to make mention of. And those two people are Sami Zayn and Cesaro. Reason why I say Cesaro, one of two reasons. One of which, I can't stand Cesaro and Sheamus as a tag team. I mean, instantly when they first started, I'll admit, it was kind of entertaining, you know. It was cool for what it was, but it was only a couple of weeks while that lasted, and then it just became stale as shit, and it really just led to the point where it's just like, Cesaro's way bigger than this. Like, he should be treated way better than this, while he's, instead, you know, he's wasting his time with Sheamus, a guy that, let's be honest, none of us are a fan of. And hell, I wasn't a fan of Sheamus since day one, if I'm being totally honest. Even though he did have talent in the ring, and, you know, he was initially built like a Celtic warrior, like an Irish monster, now it's just, you know, he's there. Take it or leave it. I don't care. So I say break this tag team up, have Cesaro go to SmackDown, and for the second reason, he has so much potential to be a megastar in the company, with, like, so much talent in this roster. Like, we have potentially the best roster since the Attitude Era, you know, and that is saying something, because the Attitude Era was, like, the best ever. So I say bring Cesaro to SmackDown, build him up, get the world title on him, and here's the thing, at least give him a shot at a world title, like you did with Bray Wyatt, and you gave him the world title. Thank you for that, even though you only had him hold it for a month. But nevertheless, Cesaro, he should be given at least a chance to go for the world title. Win it or not, I don't know. You decide. I mean, it ain't up to me, it's up to you, of course. So, that's what I say there. And as when it comes to Sami Zayn, it's simple. He's directionless. It's as simple as that. He is directionless, and it's a shame how when he was on NXT, he was flying, had great storylines, had that awesome feud with Kevin Owens, and ever since he's been on the main roster, I'm not going to say he's been utter shite since day one, because like he's had fantastic matches and that, but like right now as it stands, I just feel like they don't really have any plans for him on Raw if he was to stay there. So I feel like if he goes to SmackDown, he's going to have an instant direction, he's going to have an instant program with someone. Who it is, I don't know. I mean, again, WWE decides on that one, but I know, seeing as how if he's going to be on SmackDown, that I don't see anything going wrong for him there. Other trades I can see happening, and this one, I know I said it about Roman Reigns, but it's almost, guys, it's almost like it's come to the point where no matter what you talk about, WWE has almost given you no choice but to mention Roman Reigns in some form of fashion. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, obviously it's always going to be a bad thing. And in this case, of course it's a bad thing. I think he's going to SmackDown for AJ Styles to go to Raw. I'm not going to lose me cool like last time, but honestly, that's a fucking joke. Like, honestly, that is a fucking joke. Although, I'm hearing, and this is actually even worse, he's going to be fighting Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. Again, fuck that. Again, fuck Roman Reigns. Doesn't deserve it. Oh, he beat The Undertaker in the retirement match. Again, didn't deserve it, like I said in the last video. I mean, I'm probably going to sound like a hypocrite. I said it wasn't going to be about Roman Reigns, but yeah, I'm ranting again. It's just, I'm still, like, I still haven't recovered, man. I'm still pissed off. I'm still fuming. I'll never get over that night. I never will. It's a shame, but when it all comes down to it, guys, if Reigns goes to SmackDown, who knows? Maybe he will turn heel fully fledged rather than just be a tweener, and WWE isn't going to make their mind up and they're just going to still push him as a babyface, even though he's now got the biggest heat ever, like I've ever seen in my life. If you saw Raw, you would understand that he is the most hated guy, the most hated wrestler ever right now. Like, it's not even close to John Cena heat. Like, this is way worse. So maybe if you turn him heel on SmackDown, then we'll see what happens. But I have no faith that they will do that. Either he's going to stay on Raw and fight for the world title, the Universal title, sorry, against Brock Lesnar, or he's going to go to SmackDown and maybe turn heel in yonks of time. I don't know. So I'm going to pose the question to you. Who do you think should be traded to either Raw or SmackDown? Do you think my predictions are just completely utter bullshit, or do you think like that's kind of accurate and Cesaro and Sheamus should be used better and they should go to SmackDown and make a name for themselves there? Tell me what you think in the comments below. My Hit and Run video will be out. My episode 27 of Hit and Run, Let's Play The Simpsons Hit and Run, should be out by the end of this week on Sunday. I'm trying to work out when to get all of that sorted, so stay tuned for that. So other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel. And all I can say is, peace out, my brothers!